it's legal, like it's legal, like it's legal. I trap like it's legal, boy, Glock and an eagle. My life is a movie, I can't wait for the sequel. I am so different, me and you are not equal. Fuck new friends, I ain't really trying to meet you. I trap like it's legal, boy, Glock and an eagle. My life is a movie, I can't wait for the sequel. I am so different, me and you are not equal. Fuck new friends, I ain't really trying to meet you.
I trap like it's legal, strap with that Desert Eagle. Fucking 9 to 5, I'm in the trap smoking sour diesel. If I catch a nigga stealing, bang bang, I'ma shoot him. Fuck all that day work shit, don't care how long I knew him. Used to go OT, trapping out in the telly, running red lights in front of cops like X and Belly. Whoa, your moms used to smoke, oh, I probably served her. Shorty got a period, trying to party, I curved her. No, text me all night like you ain't shit, murder. Stash box in a car, we driving, we got burners. From the bando to the casino in Queens, me and Royal Flush running around like Pappy and Breeze.
I trap like it's legal, boy, Glock and an eagle. My life is a movie, I can't wait for the sequel. I am so different, me and you are not equal. Fuck new friends, I ain't really trying to meet you. I trap like it's legal, boy,
Royal Flush in the building.
Flush in the building.
What up?
Welcome to the Beat 139. I'm Doc.
Hey, thank y'all.
Don Vito, what up?
Thank y'all.
Cali, welcome back, people.
Yeah, we got Queens legend in the building.
QB in the building.
Queens in the building. Royal Flush.
Yes. Royal Flush.
Definitely appreciate y'all having me. You know.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I saw you at the MetLife joint. The MetLife joint. I was gonna pull up, but situation happened. So you know what I'm saying. But I saw you. I said I'm gonna go step to you by the interview. I saw you there. You know, you just partying.
But you know,
MetLife joint in
upstairs, downstairs, the Jersey shit.
Jersey
at the VIP room, so I was in and out of that.
Yeah, I'm in and out of there too.
Yeah, but it was dope though.
That was dope. It's crazy how full circle it came, because I was going to step to you then to get an interview.
Nah, I mean, but at the end of the day, I also did my homework on y'all. So I did Drink Champs. You know, Nori's my man. So and I was like, you know, it wasn't too many like, you know, popping. It was like what y'all do, the podcast shit. Mm-hmm. So I did my homework on y'all, and I think after after Nori shit is y'all, and I think
I appreciate that.
There's a spot to take it, you know what I mean? Or at least to be equal, you know what I mean?
Right.
I would definitely respect y'all handle, and that's what got me up here today, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, because you and Nori, y'all got a lot of history together.
Yeah, we family.
You know, so you just relax. That's what we want you to be relaxed. So you good, you telling y'all stories.
See, Nori's Drink Champs, but when I came in, you had some Hennessy for
But it's crazy. I really met you years ago with Big L. Big L from my block. Did you see 139 from my block? Grew up with him. Everybody know that.
Everything came
so
together.
I met you years ago with him, and you and him was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, L, let me tell you something about L. L like fly niggas. Flush always been like a flashy type dude.
So being from Queens, like the jacket I got on, L, like this was, like he would be like, yo, Flush, I told you, nigga. I told you.
L always loved, like, if you're dirty or you grimy, he like the fly dudes.
Definitely.
Anytime he's like, yo, he's about flush. He always talked about you, and I remember meeting you one time.
Swagger was up, man. Swagger was up, man. You know, coming from Queens, we got money, but Harlem was always fresh. Y'all was always fly. And he brung that to me, and I brung it to Queens. You know what I'm saying? I respect him, love him. Rest in peace, my boy, man.
Y'all did a joint together too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, shout outs to Queens right now, because like Capone, that's family?
That's family. Yeah, that's a cousin.
I know Capone a long time. It's my man, you know. And Nori, my man Kaz Beats.
Yes.
You know Kaz?
No, I do.
Yeah, Kaz did a lot of their tracks.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Kaz, you know.
He did something for me too. Definitely rest in peace.
Yeah, Kaz was that dude.
Kaz was
you
dope,
know?
Definitely.
Yeah, when Chris Lighty and all that type of stuff.
That was it. When Def Jam was popping.
Exactly.
Violator was popping.
Violator was killing him at that time, you know?
He was there.
Yeah, so, you know, I seen Capone natural. I seen him in the summertime. I'm trying to get him to come on. He been a little busy, but I'm trying to holler him. But
he gonna come up. As soon as he see this, he gonna come up.
Exactly. That whole connection is cool, and y'all got a lot of good tracks together, man, from back in the days, you know.
I mean, you know, when I came out in the '90s, it was the unity was dope. You know, like if it was an artist from Queensbridge or the Bronx or Harlem, we gave them a chance. You know, I think sometimes with the new generation, it's like before they give another borough the chance, they put their cousin on it. Right. He can't even rap, but that's my aunt's nephew or whatever. So they put him on. And we just don't branch out like that. And I think in my era in the 90s, we did branch out. Yeah. I was able to go to the Bronx. I was able to go to Brooklyn, any hood. Nowadays, like, all right.
Yeah, the love was more real back then. You know what I'm saying?
So different.
Right now, you don't know where to move, how to turn. It's just different.
So different. So that's why I say with music, it wasn't like Atlanta's popping with music. They just popping with love and loyalty.
Yeah,
exactly.
So once you got love and loyalty, music fits right in.
That's 100 right there. You're right. That's what it is.
We're not mad at them for their music or how it sound. They just got that love and loyalty, which we don't have.
They ride together.
Yeah, they ride, man.
They get on each other's tracks and stuff like that. They extend that hand.
That's it.
Like in New York, we make a record, and you make a record, and we just bashing each other like his shit is whack, or you saying this shit's whack. But instead of doing a collabo, and we both keep it popping, dudes ain't doing that now.
Nah, they not.
Why you think that's happening right now, man?
I mean, it's really just us. Like I tell a lot of people a story. One time, my man, he called me, said, we got to go to Atlanta. So we went and brought some fucking Moschino suits. We got our shit tailor-made. And then when we got there, it was T.I. there, it was Jeezy there. But we was there for a girl's dog's first birthday. Like, her dog was turning 1. The Chihuahua was turning. But, I mean, everybody showed up and everybody was there. Us, I don't know. I think it's a little tough for us to live in New York as far as, like, if you got one hustle, then it goes to bills. It is no extra money. Living in I don't care who you are. You got a job. Even if you're making 8 figures, 5 figures, you still just paying to live your means. So I think everybody nowadays is looking for a come up instead of just a friendship.
Right.
And they're like, if he got something, what could I get? Instead of like, yo, he's just a cool nigga. He needs something.
Ulterior motives.
Yeah.
That's
but
bad.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
We turned into Chicago and them places that was crazy.
Yeah.
We are them now.
Yeah,
but you know what's crazy? We just had Treyway. The guys 6ix9ine and them people's up there. They just left. And it's crazy how back then, our era, and now, like our era, your whole swag was money, flossing, with the girls. Now everything, the new wave is more now on some real gutty street stuff, like real gutty. Back then, everybody, we wanted to be fly.
I mean, we didn't, I don't know, in our era, we didn't have no internet. We didn't have none of that.
Yeah.
So even when I was wilding, beating up, you didn't see it or nothing. Yeah. I think nowadays people got an outlet to expose their stupidity, and they running with it. Like, retarded niggas is winning, my nigga. Yeah. 1,000,000 followers, they winning. They winning.
Yeah, drama.
They winning. Yeah. Confrontation is winning, man.
Yeah.
So when you started, well, we're gonna start from the beginning because your story is ill. Okay, so where the name Royal Flush come from?
Well, I mean, I was from Flushing, Queens, and I used to, I have family, like Capone and Queensbridge. So my real name was Ramel. So when I went out there, it was like 10 Ramels. It was one. So they separated me from Flush. So the name Flush came in. So that's a kid from Flushing, Flush. And I think the Royal part came in because I think we was in Vegas. I think I had a couple of shorties. We was in a room. I mean, that came with some sexual shit, but it fitted together. Cards, gambling, it was right. But that's definitely where the name came from. But I came out with Mike Geronimo. I came out in Flushing with Mike Geronimo.
And he's from Flushing too?
Yes. He's from a block up from me. So he came out with Shit's Real, which was Irv Gotti.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
he came out with Irv Gotti. He came out with Irv Gotti, Ja Rule. That was his clique, because he was from Flushing in Jamaica. I was from Flushing in Queensbridge. So he got with them, and I met him. He just dropped the single Shit's Real. So when he dropped the single Shit's Real, they said he was shooting a video up the block that we used to hang out in. So when he was shooting the video, I went up the block, and I was like, yo, Mike, what's up, boy? He was like, oh, Flush. He said, I got a show, like, in 2 days. I said, cool, I'll come through. So when I came through, Irv couldn't make it. So Irv was like his hype man at the time. So I was like, fuck it, I get on stage with you. And from that type,
and you wasn't no rapper then?
Nah, but I just knew how to work the crowd.
Oh, you just know what the crowd.
So after that,
You wasn't shy, nothing?
Nah, hell no. I love that shit. I wanted.
So that's your first time on stage?
On stage, but I had these,
with an
I
artist
just,
that song was popping.
I had these new Jordans on. I wanted everybody to see. So I was happy. And, you know, he was going on tour 2 weeks later, so his label was like, yo, the guy, Flush, yo, he hyped. You know, and that's how me and Mike just did it.
Wow. So from you being on that stage, you just took off from there.
That was it.
So you controlled the crowd like that?
That was it. Oh, definitely. I mean, anybody know my shows. For me to come out in like '97 and still be around and be relevant, like my shows is unbelievable. Like, you know, it's a lot of people I respect shows like Busta, Puff, Snoop. I put that type of show on. Definitely.
But what made you start writing your own music?
I always did that. I mean, when I first started, I wasn't a rapper. I was a hustler. So we would sit in my lobby and somebody would bang on a window and do a beat. So I didn't write nothing, but I would tell you everything that happened from the first crackhead that came to who got beat up. I would put my whole story together. So people was like, damn, you're nice with that. So the first time I was supposed to do a song, Large Professor is from my neighborhood, Main Source, and Neek the Exotic. So Neek the Exotic was like, I was a DJ. Me and Capone, we cousins, but we was a DJ group. So Neek was like, come through and DJ. And when I got there, heard the beat, and I was like, let me just talk about what happened today. And that was it. And that was it.
I always thought you were signed to Irv Gotti.
Nah. I mean, I love that they hustle. I mean, at the end of the day, I was a street dude. So I knew what Irv was doing. I wasn't trying to cut Mike Geronimo from him, but I just knew that he had a mission that I had a mission. So I knew me and him would clash if it came to that point.
All right. So after you got on stage with Mike Geronimo, you got signed pretty quick though, right?
I got signed by accident. It was when I went with Mike Geronimo. I did a song with Mike Geronimo. I did I'm So High, You So High, So We Out. And I did my own little single, but it was a white label. I didn't realize like Rob Love and Def Jam was looking for me, and Interscope was looking for me. So now we on tour, we in North Carolina. The president from his label flew down. He was like, hey, Flush, how's everything going? He said, here, sign this or whatever. We want you to keep you, whatever the contract was. So I signed it. And then we had like maybe another month. When I got back to New York, I didn't realize that every label was looking for me.
Wow.
Every label.
So you already didn't sign
Every label, from Easy E to Interscope to every label.
I ain't gonna lie, your name was popping.
Oh my God.
And Flush, what was the song that attracted everyone?
It was I'm So Master I See. It was Mike Geronimo, so I'm So High, You So High. And then I put a song out that it was a church sample, but it was called Rotten Apple. And Jay-Z had just threw the Nas hooked out, and then mine was Dwelling in the Rotten Apple. You get tackled. Right. So we both had that.
You know that's right, V.
But that was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was a church song, so I never could throw it on my Get a Millionaire album, but it was crazy.
So how did you feel about the transition from you being a hype man and then going to just putting out your own music?
I loved it. I mean, because once I put out that, then I put out it was at the time. So I was just leaving a session with Nas, and then I had another session, and I think the LA was shitting on us at the time.
Yeah, right.
Corrupt and Snoop. So I was talking to Capone, and they did New York or whatever.
New York.
Yeah. So, and then my cousin, he had to go to jail, and he had to do like 3 months, and I was using Nas's producer, LES. So LES came, he's playing something. So then he played this beat, and I'm like, bam, bam, bam. I'm like, so my cousin looked at me and said, my nigga, that's it. I said, this should sound crazy. So he was like, talk about that LA and New York shit. But he said, don't talk about LA. Talk about New York. And when he put it on, I just went crazy. And a lot of people don't know, I am talking about New York, so I am talking about Biggie, where I say, you ain't a boy, you ain't bad enough. Or I say niggas get shot with no evidence, like who shot you. So I was going at New York just to say like nobody should come in and fuck with us. Like, you know, never that.
So did Biggie catch that you was talking about him?
He caught it. He caught it. It was caught it. Just tell a little story. So he caught it. So then now I gotta go to a studio in the city. So it's Jay-Z and it's Biggie together, but they doing Brooklyn Finest. But I'm with Irv Gotti and Mike, and they got to meet Jay-Z. So now when I get there, they just finished a song and they walking out. So I'm sitting there. So Biggie look at me. So he walks. And then Gutter look at me. He walks. Then C's see me and go, Flush! My safe card was pulled. I said, what up, C's? What's good? He said, I know. He said, I be telling him, but I love you. I said, I know, but we out of here. Y'all going to another club or whatever. And I was that. So it wasn't no, but he see me, he gave me that look. Him and Gutter gave me that look. Like, nigga, Brooklyn, nigga. But, I got a way to get out of that, though. So that was cool. Definitely. New York.
So what other things did you, what other collaborations, what's some of your most memorable collaborations that you put out there?
Me being from the 90s era, like, I'm a hustler, so I didn't have the internet, so I always wanted to be in the background. You know what I'm saying? But I did songs with BG, Juvie. I did songs with Big Pun. I did songs with Big L. When Old Dirty Bastard came home and signed with Rockefeller, I wrote that whole album. You know what I mean? Like, I've been with the best one, like Sean Price, Prodigy. Like, I was one of them dudes, like, if I was a getaway driver, then you call me to be the getaway driver. Right. So a lot of these guys call me on their album, but sometimes you don't look at the getaway driver. You look at the nigga that robbed the bank. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I was definitely that good getaway driver. So a lot of dudes called on me for that.
You did a lot of ghostwriting too.
Yeah, quietly. A lot of them I'm on contract and I still get publishing for, so I can't say. But definitely that.
Still eating. That's a good thing about that music business.
I mean, my
checks go long.
My era. Because even me, like, I still go on tour. But, like, there's a lot of artists that came out with me that ain't going on tour.
Yeah, them publishing checks, they run a long time, man.
They do it. Definitely publishing. I mean, we didn't have the streaming and all that, but we had publishing.
Yeah, publishing, yeah.
So I definitely get that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So you took a break, though, right, for a minute, right?
Yeah. I mean, the streets was treating me better, man. Like, I can't lie. Like, this music, and we didn't have sneaker deals. We wasn't getting that. So if I'm going to Puffy House, that wasn't music sale money. That was different money. So that's what I was stuck to what fed my family.
Because you came out with that persona.
Yeah. I mean, when I came out, I gave you the good and the bad. My first album, I gave you the good and the bad, and I gave you, like, old school beats. Just to let you know, you can get rich, but there's also a consequence to anything you do.
That Iced Out Medallion was crazy.
Unbelievable.
That really put you on the map, really.
Unbelievable. I mean, it's one thing in hip hop I'm good for. I think I had the best horns, the bam bam, and the violins.
Live.
So I'm good for them too, man. Definitely.
Who produced that track?
The worldwide was LES, and Iced Out Medallion was Easy LP.
Easy LP. Yeah.
Oh, I went to the Bronx on
Yeah.
He used to work for Bad Boy.
Definitely.
LES too. LES I ain't heard LES in a minute.
Man.
I wonder what he up to, man.
He good. He run a little radio station in Virginia right now.
In Virginia, right? Yeah, he did go down
Yeah,
Hampton.
Yeah.
He down that way, Virginia Beach, in Tidewater. Yeah, right. You're right.
Comfortable.
They've been down there for a minute too. Yeah. So what's going on now? You got any plans with you?
Yeah. I mean, it's about like 20 albums coming out right now that I'm on it. I'm on Eric Sherman. I'm on a new Mike Geronimo album. I'm on a new Lost Boys album. Elegy, the new Sean Price. They got a Prodigy album coming out. I'm on that. The new Havoc album. Man. So I just got a lot of features. Definitely a lot of features.
Yeah.
That's a lot of features.
Stay relevant like that, though.
Definitely.
So you pretty much cool with everybody in Queens.
Oh, I mean, I'm the governor of Queens. There's definitely a lot of niggas and got their chain tucked and called me, and I got it back for them. You know?
Yeah.
So what's up with Nas? You doing anything with him?
Yes. As a matter of fact, me and him, we was together while he was on the tour. Me and him in the Married tour where they had the Barclays Center. So me, him, DMX, we was together. But me and him always together. Like we right. Dope. You know, with artists like that, it's like we know we brothers and we know we could do songs, so we just don't push each other to do it.
Right.
But I know he got my back, and I got his back.
Especially when everybody's doing their own thing.
Yeah, definitely.
So you've been around and mixing a lot of stuff people don't even know about. Like the story you told on Drink Champs, like that just took everybody, like everybody's talking about that. I was like, oh, wow, you getting flush on the joint? Because everybody saw that interview you did when you said about your chain. Because you was getting money. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Street money, too. So, you know what I'm saying? You giving out your jewelry and your cars and stuff like that.
I was loaning that. I mean, from Queens, I want everybody to be fly. You know what I mean? Because it was, like, I would bring niggas from Queens, and we'd go to Harlem, we'd go to Wagner while they having a barbecue. And it's like, I need my gun. No, nigga, Wagner love me. Like, they just... And I wanted to just show people that. And I did a good job doing it. I mean, you know, it was just when I gave people my jewelry without me, other things happened. So, you know what I mean? So I'm not fault for that. But I definitely tried to show that love, man. Definitely.
Because Nori ain't know that story, right?
No.
Yeah, because it's like you caught him off guard.
I caught him off guard with that because he knew about 9 other stories, and he was trying to get them out, and I just ain't feed him that. So I gave him something new.
That's exclusive. But Mr. Cheeks, I'm brushing my colleagues up. He's saying he gave Mr. Cheeks his chain. Mr. Cheeks got robbed in the city. He could tell it.
Cheeks is my brother now, but he had called me one day and he said he was going to see some shorties. So he came to my crib and they used to drive motorcycles. So I just brought that RX Lexus truck. It wasn't even out yet. When I brought it in Manhattan, they had to open up the window at the spot at BMW and let me out. I mean, at Lexus and let me out. So when I got it, he came to my crib. He said he was going. So I said, cool, take it. And I gave him my chain or whatever. So he went to go get his hair cut, and he got robbed in a barber shop. So when he got robbed, I heard about it. They called me. So I called him, and I was like, yo, my nigga, you all right? Everything good? I was just more worried about his being.
Right, of course.
So he was like, I'm good. So I didn't even care about the money. I don't care if it's 60, 80,000, whatever it was. So I'm like, but he's hot. He got a song with Queen Pen, the party, and the party. He hot. So my thing is just like, we're from Queens. Just bring me. Just show me the love. So, you know, it ain't happened the way it did. So then we fell off. But he made it right, though. He made it right. That's my boy. He made it right.
Y'all got songs right now. That's a good thing.
That's my heart. Brothers go through things. Brothers go through things.
Everybody goes through things, man. That's life.
Brothers go through things. And, you know, like, it's me being a real dude, I think I lost a lot of friends, but I ain't never cried as much as watching Kobe die.
It's crazy. There you go.
I be in the crib with the kids. I got to go to the bathroom for them.
There you go.
Sorry to say that.
Nah, we go through it too. We diehard Laker fans. You know what's crazy? Me and my son went to Laker game that Saturday in Philly, right? And LeBron broke Kobe record. I'm like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted Kobe to be at number 3. I said, it's crazy. In his hometown. And LeBron got the pictures and everything. And then next day, go home and wake up and someone called me with that. That drink crushed me. Everybody, people calling me like I know Kobe personally.
Nah,
yo, Doc, your man. Yo, I'm sorry to hear about your man. Everybody know I've been a diehard fake Laker fan from Magic and Kareem.
So that's why they went. You used to hook shot. So.
Yeah.
But I mean,
and my mom named me after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The year he changed his name, that's my mom named me. So I've been a Laker fan.
He's in my top 5.
Yeah,
definitely. But yeah, that definitely hit home, man. So.
And you know what's crazy about that? I was in school, right? And my professor said to me, why is everybody really crying over this man, and they didn't personally know him, you know, and they like, here it is, their brother or their sister or their cousin passed away, and they don't really care. But here it is, this stranger that nobody knows, and everyone's so sad about. I'm like, well, I don't think it's just more of the stranger thing. I think it's more because of the tragedy on how it happened.
Was he worried?
You know?
He was worried about the other 7. He wasn't worried about Kobe. He wanted to know if the other 7 ain't being praised as much. But I hate
But I told him, you know, it's the tragedy, but I definitely wanted you to explain that to the audience as well, because, you know, some people don't understand like how somebody's heart can hurt for somebody that you don't have to know somebody to feel a certain way or to feel pain or to understand where they're coming from, you know?
I mean, we knew him. We from that 90s era. We lived with him. We had to watch him, whether we liked him or not. Like, we grew up with him, so we gonna feel that pain.
Right.
I'm gonna feel it every day from here on.
I know Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You know, I don't care what he talking about. That's my number one player. You know what I'm saying? So what he talking, he's foolish. You know, hold on, let me finish. It's a thing like where I understand the fact that there was other people on the helicopter. But before they mentioned all the other people on the helicopter, the first thing they said was Kobe. Kobe was on that. Then they said later on his daughter Gigi was on there. Then they came up with all the other people on there. And it's a tragic that they all died, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I wish my condolences to all the families, but it's a simple fact that my thing is that my favorite player died. I'd rather die with Kobe. I'd have had beasts with dudes with Kobe.
Yeah.
You understand? So don't tell me I don't know Kobe.
Yeah.
You understand?
You hear that?
Rapping, you still
Don't
like
say
Exactly.
you don't
Kobe
know
was
no
my
Kobe.
guy all the way.
Kobe,
But
word.
Kobe's one of the few players that came from the high school that went to the NBA. But I ain't gonna go there though. But my thing is that, you know, people die, right? But you get a chance to view the body and say bye. They perished. They went up in smoke.
Flames.
Flames. You know what that is?
Yeah.
But
The whole copter went up in flames. There's no body, so now they can do a memorial
Exploded.
now.
As soon as
show
it went
videos
down,
and all that.
exploded.
That hurts,
But
man. That hurts.
I think what hurts me in that situation, them last 30 seconds.
That's the
Yeah.
same thing I said.
When it was whipping.
When it was
Hey,
spilling
you got
down.
the video out.
Yeah.
They say, damn, I wish it was me and not
Down.
you.
Oh.
Yeah.
That stribble, my nigga.
Yes.
Yeah, you saw it, huh?
Son, man. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
It
man.
wasn't like he had his back turned and somebody shoot you in the head. And
You know
see it
what
come.
you was coming.
You gotta watch the whole death.
Yes.
Because
And
the
then it
eyewitness
explodes as soon as it go
said
down.
he heard the noise. He said, but he couldn't hear it. And he said, didn't hear it. But he said the noise wasn't loud. So he know they suffered because he said the rotaries broke. He said they had to suffer about
spin.
3 minutes.
yeah.
Not 36, like 3 minutes. He said he heard it.
I
like,
saw the
damn.
video. They got a video out where they flying straight.
Yeah.
They flying straight
It's
like
dribbling
regular.
down.
That's not the real one.
Yeah.
That's one from Dubai that they
Yeah.
show you.
And
Yeah.
then they start
Yeah.
going.
They said it was in clouds. You couldn't see it because he said he couldn't see it. He said he heard noise. He was looking. He couldn't see it. But he said it sounded too low. And then
Who?
it happened.
Who's he?
One of the guys that was
eyewitness. He was right there.
So that wasn't the actual video
No,
when
it
it
was
was
the
coming
video they
down?
showing some
Yeah.
fake. That's from Dubai that happened 6
But
months
did y'all
ago.
hear about the guy Ari Sharif? He's a comedian. The stuff he said about Kobe, that was ridiculous.
What did he say?
He said,
Yeah, I ain't like that.
that was crazy. He said a
I ain't
joke
like
about
that.
it. He was saying,
LeBron scoring, breaking his record. All of a sudden, Kobe's missing.
no, he said
Somebody said that.
No,
All of a
sir.
sudden now, I saw on social
He
media.
didn't do it afterwards, though, y'all.
No, but I'm
He did
saying-
it before.
Yeah.
No,
They
but
got
I'm-
a commercial where Kobe died in a helicopter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I guess people don't know that's going to
Yeah,
happen.
they bugging, man.
no, but he said Kobe died 23 years later from after he raped the girl. He was just talking crazy about Kobe.
And it was 23 years later.
He said he died 23 years later. He died. He should have been died. Like the people, he had to stay in his house. Like I know Clee probably looking it up right now.
Wow.
Yo, what he said? Not Umar Johnson. The guy Ari Schaefer. He a comedian. Put A-R-I.
But somebody
Not
else
only
said,
that-
but that's not what I'm talking about.
What you
That's not
talking
what I'm
about?
Somebody else said, this dude on Instagram said, and I'm gonna pull him up in a little while. Said all of a sudden Kobe perished after LeBron and broke his record. Get out of here. Kobe ain't dead.
Yeah, but they
I'm just saying though that had me kind of tight. Cause I'm like, yo, man, this is real, man.
Because they trying to make it out
You know,
of like
they
some
say no,
Tupac
you
stuff.
don't
Like,
you don't
come
play
on.
when it comes to family like that because
crazy.
if somebody or like knew who you was or was around you, somebody touch you for something like
But
that.
you know what else?
You don't play like
you
that,
know what
Chick.
else?
You know what I
Everybody's
mean?
saying like, you know, the wife. I don't hear nobody really saying how his parents feel. We all got kids. Like we
because
all want to
his
die.
moms and pops, I know they going through it because they wasn't cool. They not cool.
It ain't the point of that.
Yeah,
you don't have to be that cool with your parents. But
I'm saying they out of the way because they haven't been cool in a long time. They're gonna surface soon, I guarantee you.
no,
but they
nobody
wasn't
been
cool
like
for a lot of years.
condolence out to the mom and dad.
No, you have to, but I'm saying they wasn't cool
And
for a
that's
lot
like
of
right
years.
now. We all have kids. We want to die before our kids. So you think
course.
I don't give a fuck how cool they was. You know how bad what they going through to see their kid and they
painful.
grandkids. You know what I'm saying? We want to go before our kids. They said,
That's
yo,
true.
my sister died. My mom, everybody I know who, you know, they said that's the worst pain.
No, it is.
When your kid.
But that's
God,
common.
before
That's
you-
common
Yeah,
sense,
it
though,
is.
man.
No, but nobody's saying nothing. They keep. That's the first thing they saying. You say, oh, they
just
wasn't
wanna
that
not
cool. They
pass
said Miss
out.
Pops was. They got just, you know,
Y'all
But
crazy.
at the end of the day, the only thing you promise in life is death, man.
death.
Exactly.
I don't care when it comes.
And listen, when the Lord calls for you, the Lord calls. You
Exactly.
know,
It's
but
gone.
we know
Right.
we know they ain't
Right.
having in a better place. So
Exactly.
definitely our prayers.
And what they talking about die before the kid, that's common sense, man. You know what I'm saying? The parents and the kids get older and the kids bury the parents. That's all that's common sense. We knew that from generation to generation. What I'm saying is that, you know, that's the tragic accident that happened right now, and his mother and the father wasn't getting along. So how you think they feel right now?
Yeah.
Like, damn, my son just died,
They feel
and I ain't
worse
get to
than
say
Shaq.
bye. They feel worse than
Now
his
they
wife.
was on speaking terms.
Of course.
They just became on speaking terms.
Well,
They
maybe
was
the
speaking
mom, the
terms.
father, but the
Father
mother
too.
owes him. The mother ain't get along.
I know the father.
Yeah, the
Somebody,
father was cool,
somebody
but the
said they
mother-
just saw a picture.
Nah, they was. Yeah, he was there. He was there.
Yeah,
he was there,
but
he
back
was
to
there.
you, man, because it's all
Let's
about you
get
right
back to
now,
you.
right?
Rest in peace.
You know, rest in peace, Kobe, man. So,
Definitely.
so
So how your shows right now?
I mean,
Like you said, you that dude on that stage.
Yes.
How it is now? You've been
I mean,
older. You still had that same energy?
I done been overseas, and like we go to another country, and when I land, they don't even speak English. But when I do Ice Down Medallions, they know every word. So I mean, I'm happy for my generation coming out because I'm able to still tour and still live that life. I mean, I'm on my 4th passport. There's some people that can't get a passport. Child support got them fucked up.
Yeah.
So I understand what it is. So I'm still enjoying life, man. And I done it so long because even in movies, the superhero don't ever last. So the good guy always go to jail and die. I'm a good guy. I'm still here. I made it. I made it. So I'm definitely here. To
You got a long
explain my
run.
story. Yes, man, yes.
and you got a lot of good relations.
Oh my God.
That's the thing. The relationship is big in the music.
Definitely dope, man. Definitely. No matter who it is. Like Jay-Z see me in the mall and he would have to stop and talk to me. Like the other day I'm out, so I see Rakim. So I'm running up on Rakim. I'm like, Rakim, I got my kids with me. He said, come on, Flush. I was like, "No, you know who the fuck I am? Like, Flush, I love you. And that shit just made me feel dope as an artist, man. It's just...
But you still look the same, though.
Oh, shit. I keep that together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like young girls. Not R. Kelly age, but shit. If I'm 40, I need 30. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm gonna keep that together. But my thing is when I came out in hip hop, I'm quite sure Melly Mel and the Furious Five wasn't dressed how I was dressed. I came out with army suits. So the new artists that's out here, man, the way they dress, go ahead. If I don't do it, but I'm a promoter, go ahead, nigga. I'm getting 36, go ahead, you get 29. Put that on your waist. Whatever it is, I'm going to promote it. And I think that's what we don't do. Promote, man. Promote. I don't want to go to a strip club and hear Big Daddy Kane. You know? I want to hear some trap.
Trap,
Like,
yeah.
I don't care what nobody say. I'm not against it. It is what it is. If I could change anything, is when you're dealing with rock, you have rock and you have soft rock. So I would say hip-hop or rap, and then I would have trap. I would make them separate. So it's where if I'm going to a club and it's a trap night, I'm trap ready. If I'm going to a club and it's an old school hip hop night, then I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think because they don't put them, they got them together and they don't favoritism one more than the other. I think us old school artists get mad at that, like they not showing us the love. Separate them, man. Metallica and Madonna is two different people, nigga. Separate it.
That's true.
So outside of the music, are you working on any other things, or your main focus is just the music right now?
I'm putting, my first album was called Ghetto Millionaire, which was dope. Like, I came out with Mike. I went gold. Mike almost went platinum. I was all over that. So I got a new album coming out this summer. My birthday, May 12th, Mother's Day. So it's called Cards on the Table.
Cards on the Table?
Yeah, so it's just going to let me know if it's worth doing it.
Right.
Again. But I'm going to give you my own. I'm going to put everything out.
Okay.
I'm going to give you my hard, my times, my good times, my bad times. You know, I'm going to give it to you all.
So you got to have somebody on that internet working that for you. See, that's that key. I know, like, you probably ain't internet heavy like that.
It's new to me. That shit that's like a Atari game. I be all over that shit.
Oh, yeah?
Nah, I do it myself.
You do it yourself?
I'm on. I mean, you know, coming out I mean, sometimes still getting 7,000 views and likes. I'm all right with that. Yeah. That's not too bad, you know? Yeah. So I'm definitely working with it. I'm learning more into it. And when I put this new album out, then I'll learn more about the streaming and the YouTube channels and shit like that. But us coming from our era, we can't. If you got kids, man, put them on a YouTube channel. Man. Yeah, get that money.
I was just talking that earlier. Them kids making money on YouTube, millionaires,
killing it.
Yo, I got like younger kids also, and I have older kids, right? But the younger kids, it showed me the game like on YouTube, and I know you probably know about like the dudes doing the silly stuff on there. The money they getting, they getting $1 million. $1 million, 500,000. I'm telling you, Cali.
So when you come in my room, right? So I got a picture of Malcolm X. When I go in my sunroom, it's Ryan. I'm like, who the fuck is Ryan? Little white boy and shit. But they doing it, and we have to know how to do it. Yeah. We can't keep pushing ourselves with something behind and think it's gonna come. No, man. Let's get with that wave, man. You got a 5-year-old, put on the internet. Let her talk about anything. Anything. So I went in my daughter's room. She was watching another girl eating lobster. I said, what?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just about to say down to eating spaghetti or something. Like, who can eat the spiciest bowl? I'm like, what? What are you guys watching?
But there's a million people.
But they watching it.
That's what I'm telling you, Callie, because your daughter, she seemed like she'd do good on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get her into that. She loves that stuff. I am.
Do it.
She loves that stuff.
I'm talking my son, but he acting up, so I keep putting him on hold.
Do it.
Yeah.
Put some cameras in the house where they don't even know it.
Yeah, I don't know. They're playing with toys. They get money.
You're right.
The new toys. So what's the new the song you got? The next song you got about to play?
The first one, that was me and Uncle Murder. I was just keeping my track. The second song is I'm from that era where I'm from Willie Burgers. I'm that.
Okay, Willie Burgers.
Right. So I'm gonna talk that slick, but I'm gonna take the old school funk. So this is just something I did to play around with. A little heartbeat or whatever.
Okay. So who on the song with you?
Just me on this one. Just me. Just me on this one.
What's the name of the track?
Heartbeat.
Yeah. Okay. Got that heartbeat beat?
Yeah, it's old. That's that.
Yeah.
Like $1 million. On the morning sneakers with my mink on top. And stepped out my house, stopped short. Oh no, I went back in and forgot my fofo. Dropped my haze on the floor and then my Rockaway velour. And I rock more carrots than a grocery store. You could be with your girl, I'ma tap your jaw. It's so ugly the way a rich nigga spend money. And now I'm sitting in the car, not unless they on 20. When I was out hustling, was watching Bugs Bunny. You broke motherfuckers, you don't party like us guys. And pull in the club in the 760i. With 2 bitches in the back to suck at any time. I'm somewhere in Europe while you stuck on the grind on some Mike Jackson shit. Doggone girl is mine, nigga. She's mine. Cause I'm the type that'll buy you some Cassidy shoes, Hilton sister handbag, dress you in jewels. If you don't like me, nigga, then fuck you too. And y'all hear me better when I rhyme over old school. Still with that old crew, running with that old deuce that never shoots. And still drinking gin and juice. But slugs in the bubble goose, fuck like a prostitute. Dawn is my attribute, only color is apple juice. Bad part about it, motherfuckers, I ain't mad at you.
Now you know this just gon' make This is for my niggas on the corner, selling drugs until the morning. Watching out for all the informers, snitching, telling on us. This is for my niggas on the corner, selling drugs until the morning. Watching out for all the informers who be snitching, telling on us. While I'm stuck in the streets, I ain't trying to get back. If I ain't got the gun in the club, I'm gon' get stabbed. And I'ma leave with something bad, hide the knife in a Birkin bag. Move in a purple jack, break out like a rat. It's all about cash, victims that get blast. Run to the block, talk about when they hit last. Young girls on the track trying to sell quick gas. Have your ass sleepy like you singing for Outkast. Click clack, I swing a gun blast your knees. I swing I haul ass and separate the rock like Jay-Z and Dame Dash. I don't wanna sign out unless it's some heavy cash. Dope man, nigga, you need a bag. From OZs to slabs, got the same shit Nicky had. Had a strip in DC, selling MPC, and a bitch in the GT, hustling since ET. Your label would drop you if they know they can sign me. Dig it? This is for my niggas on the corner, selling drugs until the morning. Watching out for all the informants who be snitching, telling on us.
I rock to that.
That's that film, man. That's that funny film. I love that.
That's very catchy.
That's that Joe driving,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I rock to that. That heartbeat's crazy.
Yeah, that thing hard.
That was our shit, though.
Yeah, we did a little something. We got a little track. We got something on that too, though.
That's it, man. Club 2000.
Yeah, right. Club 2. Oh yeah, Mecca Audio and all
I
that.
ain't mean to go there. I ain't mean to go there.
Mecca Audio and all that.
So you got your man with you.
That's my man Isaiah. Like some people walk around and they label people as managers or whatever. This is my everything, my nigga. Like,
Yeah, pull up. Let him pull up.
Yeah.
What's your man name? Give me.
Isaiah.
Okay.
Isaiah, yes.
Isaiah was
Okay,
good.
welcome to the show, bro.
Welcome.
You know, and just to get it right, like I've been in a lot of web series. Keep that.
We got no footage. Hold up. You can't turn that camera on.
I got to like people heard me like I meant to
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Hey, yo. The beat won't be.
I'ma get you, man. I'ma get you.
That was one of the
Yo, give me that chair right there.
Hold on. Turn that.
No, it's not the chair. It's not wrong with the
I'ma
chair.
get you, man.
It's not the chair.
Sit down, brother. I'ma get you. I gotta get you.
Look. I'll be honest.
Nah, I gotta get you, bro. I'm
It
sorry,
wasn't
man.
the chair. It was the
All right.
Hennessy.
I'm gonna give you 5
It was
minutes.
the Hennessy. I'll be honest. It was the Hennessy.
I'm gonna give you 5 minutes and
Don't
I'm
worry,
coming at
Isaiah.
you.
Listen, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it's all love. You all right though, bro?
Yeah, I'm Gucci.
All right, cool, man.
Louis Vuitton, Fendi.
Okay, but I
Saint Laurent,
gotta
bro.
say something to you, brother. I'm glad you're all right though.
Hey, yo.
Well, hold up. But I told you, big homie.
Why you turn the camera?
And you know the funny shit? He said, yo, watch that chair. I said, this chair's good. This chair's good. But you know what? In all fairness, I gotta, to cut the chair some slack. It wasn't the chair. It was the Hennessy.
At the Hennessy?
Was it the slide? It was the slide.
We was pre-gaming. You know what pre-gaming is?
Yeah.
When you drink before you get to the party.
Yeah.
And then when you get to the party, you start having drinks.
Yeah.
So you got quicker. You got a quick as a motherfucker, chair.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you got fast.
Like a
Yeah,
gun.
he jumped like, woo, I ain't fall.
Yeah, he ain't stay down.
Yeah, I bounced back.
Nah, he got right up, baby. You know the cameras is on him.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, welcome to the show, man.
Welcome to the show,
Yes,
man.
welcome,
You know?
welcome,
Good to be here.
Isaiah.
We ain't here to tease you. We're here to congratulate you, man. How you doing, brother?
Queens in the building. You
Queens.
know.
Yeah. What up, bro?
I'm from the south side, Flush on the court.
Oh, Southside.
You already.
So definitely where I was going, that's my man Isaiah. Lately I've been in a lot of web series and I've been on my acting tip, and he's definitely a friend that been in like Law and Order, a lot of movies. If you go through his catalog, it's crazy. So he's definitely been, keeping me positive on that note. Because in my era, our problem was we were stuck to one grind. And in this era, man, I know girls that got eyelashes that's millionaires, weight trainers, booty lift ups. So us fellas, we got to do that. I don't care if you got a different basketball, you got a handball, you got a lighter. Promote your shit and get rich, man. Get to that bag, man.
So Isaiah, let me hear that catalog. Run that catalog down.
Oh, keep going. Go through it. Don't stop me, bro.
Don't stop either.
Don't stop me, bro.
I say the first thing, you know, I do, like you said, you gotta be multifaceted and shit. So I started doing the music, and then I seen like I really had a love for the acting and shit, so I started doing that also. And
let's get to the movies. Let's go to the movies.
I just use it to catapult the music. Like, so the first thing you probably see me in was like Get Rich or Die Trying, 50 movie. Then after that, the Killer Season.
Okay.
I was in that shit. Then after that, Rescue Me with Dennis Leary. I played the kid who murdered his brother. Ended off the season for that. Then after that was Law and Order. SVU. After that was Blue Bloods. After that was Bulwark Empire on HBO. After that was damn, I'm drawing a blank. But the most recent shit I just did was Empower. I'm the one who ran up on Lala in the beauty salon. And I went to tighten up, and she tightened me up. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what you call it? Like, to me, I just look at all of that as like, in this world of entertainment, it comes from every angle. And once you turn yourself into an icon, then you could just take that shit in different directions. Like you were saying, like, girls have eyelashes. Like, you know, we should start clothing lines.
Yeah.
All
Lot of
kinds of
different
shit.
angles you can go with it.
Everything from one thing, just put the fame and the notoriety behind it. Flush can open up a restaurant, and everybody gonna go there just because it's Flush. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I don't want McDonald's today.
I do got it though. I did buy the property. I do. I ain't mention that.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's about. It's about turning nothing into something. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all from Harlem, so you gotta know, like, you see an empty block, you're like, all right, cool. I'm gonna put a little butt out here, see what it do.
Hell no. Put some shrimps in the grill, like,
you know what I mean?
Harlem hustles so much.
But
like,
then you put a little,
dope,
might put a little store, a little barber shop, but you know what I'm saying? But you got everything going. You know, everything that happens on the block. You know who getting high down here. You know who eating over here. You know who's in the beauty salon right here. You know who's in the bodega. And just make it work. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. New York City shit.
Thank you, bro.
Well, congratulations, man.
Congratulations.
You did a lot of work,
that
bro.
little shit you said cover up your whole fall. You did great.
Yeah, that's all that. I forgot all about it, man. I forgot all about it. That was part of the. Hey, yo, that was a part of the B139 movie we got coming out. We're going to say that. We got a movie coming out, too. We're definitely going to have you.
I noticed you said you was in Power and you was in Get Rich or Die Trying. You from Southside. You and 50 have a relationship?
Yeah.
They from the same block.
They're from the same block.
They're from the same block.
When I knew 50, 50 was Boo Boo. You know what I'm saying? And that was Boo. And everybody in the hood knew Boo. Like, you don't even have to know him to know him. Like, I ain't going front. Like, that music and him getting shot probably turned his whole life around. You know what I'm saying?
Well, wouldn't it?
It did, but it seemed like without that, I don't know what direction you'd have been, because his name was definitely ringing before he was rapping.
I got better when a bitch left me. So if he got shot, he got greater. That's dope.
So it's sometimes things like that need to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, to turn your life around, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you just going fast in the wrong direction and you don't even know it.
That's true story.
That's true story. Definitely.
That's true story. You got another homie right there real quick, you know? You know?
Yeah, that's Bimmy.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right.
Okay, so look.
Queens is in the Queens is
so,
rocking.
So being that he's on TV, let me break the news. I wasn't supposed to say this.
Right.
So there's a movie coming out. It's called Supreme Team. But guess who played Fat Cat?
Okay.
I just got the part recently, so.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Bimmy, he's a friend of the show, man.
Yeah. So they doing Fat Cat in 3 segments. So right before he went to jail, I'm that part. You know what I'm saying?
Let's give it up to him. Give it up.
That gonna be big. Who doing that movie? 50?
Nah, Bimmy's doing it with people from some big people. So
Yeah, I told Bimmy he's coming on the show. He said that's the homie. He said
Yeah,
Flush is the homie.
yeah.
My heart.
Yeah, Bimmy, good dude.
That's
good
fan.
dude.
Yeah,
fan.
Bimmy been around for a minute. He used to manage fucking LL Cool J.
Yeah.
So just to bring my history, like when Bimmy and them was getting money, I was a little dude coming to the number hole. And Bimmy like, let the little nigga in. And he the type that when I went to the store, he gave me $100 bill for M&Ms. And the 98.50 was all mine.
Oh, yeah, because it was 50 cents back then.
So, but not, so I've been there with them for that. You know what I'm saying? So if you watch like Goodfellas, I was like one of them young kids that was around the mafia or whatever.
Yeah, it's a good
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm
good.
still
Y'all
here.
show love to each other. I like that.
Yeah, man.
I like y'all show love to each other.
Man.
So back to you, right? So you got any different anything new coming out as far as in the movie scene or whatever?
Yeah, actually we have a show in pre-production right now. I can't really talk about it.
No, don't talk about it.
But it's definitely.
I can't let him leave. So
it's definitely.
fuck that. You being too much.
Yeah.
So right now he's writing something, right? Because what people don't realize, dealing with an artist, you never know what the friend go through. So it's like the rapper's friend. So this is the nigga that got a hold of guns. This nigga that got to sneak in with all the jerk. This nigga that when you get caught, he got to take the charge.
Yeah.
People don't reflect on that part of the artist.
Right.
So he was writing something to accommodate the artist, the people that surround the artist. So it's like when the way he was telling me. So when you start off, it's like the artist and them coming from a club, and there's a gun in the car. So his man got to take the charge, but his man got a family, he got kids, and this nigga's living his life. But people don't see that part of an artist's life.
Right.
That's it. I'm leaving.
Nah, that's a nice plug he did for you, bro.
I'm leaving it there.
Nah, but you got but Flush right though. Sometimes you have to say what it is.
Yeah.
Cause see, what you doing, the world's different. Like what you doing, like that's more like back in the days. We like, oh, can't say nothing. Now it's good because you need that traction. Like for your Instagram, for anything. Now they like you draw interest to yourself. You see what I'm saying? So that was good.
And then not only that though, not to cut you off, Doc, not only that, back in the days, dudes would take that charge. Niggas ain't taking that charge now, man. They ain't taking that charge. They is not taking that charge right now, man.
Some people
back then, a dude will understand like that. He the artist. I know he gonna make sure my family good. He gonna make sure I'm good when I'm gone. When I come home, I know he got me. I got that. But now they ain't taking that charge, man.
I got shit to
Them
do.
dudes is out of here.
I got a whole itinerary.
They not taking that,
you
man.
kill this nigga, I gotta go.
Yeah, they not taking that, man.
Nah,
It's
man.
different. That word is powerful out here. It's
Nah, you
different.
just don't tell. You just
You know what I'm saying?
you just don't
Dude
bring
did that for
yourself
Biggie, right?
around that.
Who did that for Biggie, right?
So
Yeah.
that
Yeah, he
person-
did.
You blowing hoes to the
You're right, Doc.
So it's more the Shine situation.
Yeah.
Just to abbreviate, you know what I mean, where we coming from with it.
Yeah, Emery did it for Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You took the words right out. I was just about to say
So let me
that.
ask you a question. How did you guys meet, man? I mean, what was your connection coming up early in the game?
I mean, I know he's from Jamaica. He knew it from Jamaica. So it was an engineer that I messed with, was my family, Tiz. So I married his cousin. So him and Tiz was told that he used to be the crib. So he was doing it. I was like, yo, my man Isaiah, what you on it? And then we kicked it. I went over. I'm never shy. If you call me, if I don't like your music, I ain't gonna do it. I'll tell you in your face.
Right.
But if you're a regular, I'm gonna show up. I'm there, man. Like, if you tell me someone's cool, I'm there, man. Cause I know you said he's cool, so anybody gonna hurt me. I know I'm in good hands.
Exact all day long. I got
That's
you.
that, man.
Let me ask you a question. So all your movie scenes or roles you had was a bully or a tough guy, or something like that, huh?
Slave.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that shit was.
I can see it,
But
man.
you know what?
Yeah.
But you know what? Like
Yeah.
now, that's why I was saying I can't really talk about it, because I moved into the executive producer seat. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm actually behind the scenes calling the shots and can participate if I feel like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the real money is when you behind the scenes and you actually in charge of who shoots what, where it gets shot, how the budget gets allocated and all that. And that's the seat that I had to move to, because I'm like, if I stay in this and people put me where they want me, then I'll be how they want me to be. But I may have a whole nother vision for myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta create it for myself. You know what I mean?
That's cool. So how far along you on with this project here?
Oh, you'll see it this year. You'll see it this year.
Oh, so you moving?
Yeah.
He had 12 chapters. We at 4. You know, because he's my man. So, and a lot of times when I'm rehearsing, he sits in the car and rehearses with me. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely teaching me how to do it.
So what's up with my man Capone? What's up with him, man? What he doing?
Capone's dope. Capone's dope. Capone, he's another Queens dude that his swag is up.
Yeah, always. He never regular, man.
Swag
He don't just be swag. He got the swag voice. He got that voice and shit,
swag
man.
is up. He's good though. He's good. He still got his mansion in Jersey.
Yeah.
It's too far to me. He's near Delaware, but
Yeah.
everybody's good, man.
It's a good
He's about to
dude.
put out a project with
He's a good
Daz.
dude.
With that, they in
From
LA
the Dog
shooting
Pound.
that now, yeah.
Oh, they doing a project together?
Yeah, Capone cool, good dude, man. Word.
I mean, we all lean on each other. You know what I mean? Definitely, if one of our kids is having a birthday, we still call each other.
Yeah.
I'm like that, man. I'm like that.
That's what it's about. Especially when you get old, it's like a celebration now.
Oh, I love it.
That shit's like a celebration.
I made it through the crack era. Fuck this era.
Yeah.
God
That's called longevity, man.
Oh my God! I made it where there was no cameras. You snitch, you
And
die.
it wasn't no social media, none of that. None of that, man.
Like I said, a lot of people like, yo, Flush, you know me because I was there. Nigga.
Yeah.
I went to the tunnel. I was there.
Yeah.
I
You ain't lying. You tell you got a problem.
Oh my
For real.
God. Your cousins,
You
your aunts,
got a
everybody.
problem.
You got more of the project.
You was scared to tell. Now you telling us they got telling shirts.
Nah, go to North
You know what
Carolina
I'm
with your
saying?
aunt.
They got the fitteds telling us, cool, like this. Back in the days, you tell, you be like, you scared. You already know it's coming. You don't know where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but I blame that till now. If you become a snitch, you become an officer.
Right.
So it's like if you hurt an officer, you're gonna get that same time.
That's crazy.
In our era, nigga, that was just a crackhead that I didn't give no work to.
Right,
So I beat her ass and she brung a direct sale. Nowadays, a snitch becomes part of the part of it. So that shit hurts. Yeah. So again, serving a cop, nigga, it's a lot.
So you say you got a new album coming out?
I got the new album coming out. I'm definitely part of Hustle. I got a restaurant. I just got the property.
Yeah, what's up with the restaurant, man?
Yeah, definitely. I'm from Flushing, which is in my era it wasn't Chinese. Now it's all Chinese.
So Flushing, what street? Because I know Flushing. We talking what?
I'm 45th. I'm on 45th and Colden, selling drugs to the morning.
Okay.
So I'm right there. So it's really no soul food. So I'm definitely doing that for that. Definitely. So I'm into that. That's it so far. It's like I ain't into real estate. I ain't go to school to be smart, to be no lawyer. So I'm picking my lane right now. I'm doing it. So as long as I got good credit, I don't care what's in the bank. I got good credit. So any bank will give me that. And that's it. Only thing I can tell anybody from my era, like, good credit counts.
Yeah, it does. It does.
And even my mother fucked mine up when I was young.
Yeah.
I was able
You
to
know,
be
they don't care about the money. The money is definitely always money. Cash is golden, but that score, it opened a lot of doors.
It means a lot. It means a lot.
That score is where the doors open up. You know what I'm saying?
Which I have a question, Isaiah. So when it comes to your acting career, right? Do you feel the roles that you've been receiving shows your best talent, or do you feel? Because I know you say you had different visions for yourself. So as far as the visions that you have for yourself, what role do you see yourself playing differently from the roles that you already received?
Just more like
Thank you.
Beautiful question.
Thank you.
More like a blue collar, civilian blue collar person. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what it is like, unfortunately, the media portrays different views and perspectives to the point where I meet people from another country and they thinking that every street in New York City is like New Jack City. You know what I'm saying? And New Jack City came out years ago, but that's the only vision they know. They're like, oh, we going to New York. or we going to the Queens, we going to Queensbridge, that means everybody gonna be shooting it. We going to Brooklyn, everybody gonna be robbing, like. But we know, because we live in the city, we know things change and everything like that. So it's like, I feel like the best role for me to really give back to the community and make me feel like I'm doing something of just in my life is like a blue collar person to show like the regular person that says, you know what, I'm gonna abide by the law. I'm gonna do a 9 to 5. But you know what? With that comes a lot of struggle and a lot of. It don't always be easy. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people do it and they be upset and they go to their jobs every day and don't want to do it. You know what I mean? To even do what me and Flush is doing, like saying, you know what? I like rapping. I like acting. I like cooking. I want to do this. That's a chance you take that a lot of people are scared to take.
It's true. Because it's easier to work for someone than to create your own, because it's more work you have to put into when you just have to wake up every day and just go to someone else's job and get paid, you know?
Yeah.
So people do take the easy way out, and that's a lot of people, you know?
Yeah, but that easy way out, you just, you know,
you don't see your full potential, which is true.
It's not even, and not just your full potential. The easy way out, you just gonna be broke. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be check to check.
It's safe.
You got it. It's safe, but it's safe. It's safe. It's safe, but you never. It's no prosperous. It's no abundance. It's no abundance about it. You gotta be. You can't be afraid to take risk.
You have to.
You know what I'm saying? Life is about risk. All the risk takers, you know, that's the only way you're gonna be able to have an abundant life is take a risk. If you don't take that risk, you just, I mean, not to put nobody down, just be working in the post office or working in a deli or work in whatever, you know, regular jobs. You're just gonna be regular check to check. We're hoping you get a raise every year. But them risk takers, a lot of risk takers didn't even graduate college. Most of the billionaires right now didn't have no college degree. They was risk takers, you know what I'm saying? And they made it. That's called a leap of faith, you know? And that's what you know, and that's why it's more poor people than it's rich people, because the poor people don't, a lot of people are afraid to take that risk. You know what I'm saying? And that risk it can be something real good, but you got to believe that it's going to turn into something, you know? A lot of people don't want to take that chance. Like Doc said, they want to take that safe way. That safe way is all right, but that safe way, a lot of shit you're going to miss out on. They can keep that safe way. I don't want it. I'm taking risk.
I mean, it comes.
Keeping it 100.
It comes with a curse, though.
You know?
Because it was a time, it was me and 3 of my dudes, we sitting in the house, and they going to rob a spot. I just had my son. So I'm like, nah, I don't want to do it. You know, they came off. they still eating today.
Wow.
And they look at me like, nigga, I told you. But sometimes
that's crazy.
So let me give you, for instance, real quick to jump in on that. I'm glad you said that. So I just came from Detroit, right? I was in Detroit. I ain't never been in Detroit this weekend. And I went to the casino with my man. So I play blackjack, right, Doc? And I do the you know, the slot machine and shit. But he do the poker table, the dice. No, I don't do that. I do 3 dice. He do 2. So he's like, yo, come on. So he bought a mad chips, right? So I'm watching him. So he had chips like this. I said, I know it, man. This is my mindset. Yo, he stayed in the game. Bought a few more chips. He started moving them joints around. Yo, he went from here to here to here to here. I said, Chip killing right now. Because he got stacks right there.
Nice.
Different colored chips is different amount of money.
Yeah.
So I'm counting. I was like, damn, he got like 13 stacks. He started with 3. He's like, yo, go ahead and put. I said, nah, I ain't getting in there, man. I said, I don't know what you're doing. I'm trying to watch. He said, listen, man, just go ahead and get in. I said, nah, man. So I watched. I said, I'm trying to watch. Make a long story short, so I watched him for a little bit. Then I said, you know what? He been winning on this line. Let me get on this line. So I kicked put some money up. Right. I got on the line. Yo, my joint went down. I said, I knew I should have listened to this dude, right? Yo, so he's like, yo, man, don't be afraid, man. Go ahead.
Bet all of it.
I put some more in there. Yo, the joint went, whoa. I said, oh, champ. I took the risk. After that, he cashed out. He said, that's it. I ain't giving it back to them. and I cashed out. We both win and we both made a profit.
You took that chance, man.
Took the risk.
But that's a good scenario right there.
No,
I was afraid to take that risk.
No, and we have to take it.
And you got to take that risk.
But it's crazy. I was in the same similar situation.
Yo.
But it's not that I said, no, I went somewhere. And nigga G'd off. I'm like, oh, man.
Nah, we
they
gotta
can't
get
wait
that
to
old
tell
school
you,
and
too.
nigga take that risk, man.
They can't wait
Take
to
And
that
not only
risk.
that, you can go the safe way and still take the risk, you know, because you still have to have something to start from, you know. So you can go the safe way, start from there, and then still take the risk and do your own thing, you know. Entrepreneur and do what you really love.
Definitely.
I'm going to keep it real with you, right? The Beat 139 is a risk. You know? He came to me with the idea. You know, like, yo, got this plan. I'm like, word? Let me think about it. Long story short, look at what we doing right now. Right there? That shit was a risk.
Took the risk.
Yo, y'all don't know our story. When the Beat 139 story come out, we waiting. Yeah. But when it come out, none of y'all know. Clean no. But when the Beat 139 story come out, y'all be like, yo, these dudes went through all that. Yo, we went through a lot of every week for 21 months. It was different.
Fuck it though, man.
Every week for 21 months was different. Yeah. And look what we doing right now. It's crazy. And that joint that thing going to Universal Studios.
And see, the thing
Watch,
is,
big bro. You see.
The thing is, we got guys who made it like Flush. You know what I'm saying? We got guys on the come up like Dustin Wells about to come through next. We had guys, so we don't just stick to people who been there already. We give people opportunity who's on a come up.
Yeah, we had Love and Hip Hop. We had Power. We had Lenny Green from BLS. We had Red Alert. We had a lot of big names. K-Slay. We had a big names. You know, but our models, people strive for success. You know, like my man over at Justin Wells. You know, you already been on TV. You know, you had your thing going. It's just, it don't matter if you're famous or not. Our platform is different from everybody else. That's why we winning and we moving fast. We got 1.5 million viewers counting on YouTube. So we moving fast because of the risk that we took.
Mm-hmm. And not only
the leap
that,
of faith is crazy. And God is amazing, man, because he just showing us, yo, I got y'all, just keep working. 7 days.
But the thing that's real gratifying when Flush and different guys who been there and they come professional, they come and they be like, I like what y'all doing.
Right.
See, that means a lot because we know they've been in a lot of different places.
They know the difference. They know the difference.
See, we ain't fooling them.
Yeah, right.
This is what I want to see from New York.
Yeah.
But even when I go out of town and they do this, I want to see this shit.
Yeah. K-Slay said that, like, yo, man, before I did y'all homework on y'all niggas, man. Y'all heard him. He said, I did my homework on y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is doing y'all thing. That's why I came to the show.
That's the first time I actually heard of y'all.
It was
keep it a buck.
It was dumb lines right there.
Look at your man. Look at Bimmy. Look at Bimmy. You know what I'm saying? Official people come on our joint, man. You know?
And that means a lot to us.
Yeah, it does,
these
man.
been a lot of places.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
See, when somebody new and they up and coming, you know it's good. You know, but someone who been places, so now you ain't fooling them. That's like a dude. That's like a dude who got money, and know the difference between a bad chick and an alright chick. You can't fool them.
You know what I hate? I hate when a broke nigga tell you how to get rich.
Yeah.
Nigga, you not rich. So how the fuck I'm gonna follow what the fuck you telling me? Seeing is believing, man. So I love this. I appreciate you having me. I got my peoples up next. Which I done went through his Instagram now. Because real recognize real.
Real recognize real.
But we definitely, but tell everybody your social media links, bro.
Social media is Royal Flush on Instagram, Facebook Royal Flush. I'm probably with your aunt in the pub, Royal Flush. Like, I'm that type of dude. The nigga your boys get work from, I'm giving him a good number, Royal Flush. I'm that type of Royal Flush, man.
Yeah, and telling your links, bro.
Fonty Records, everything. That's F-O-N as in Nancy, T-Y Records. Fonty is an acronym for From Our Neighborhood to Yours. Fonty Records.
And tell them about the album one time and when they can see it.
I got an album coming out this summer, May 12th. It's called All Cards on the Table. I got production by Pete Rock, Q-Tip, Large Professor,
my man Pete
Premier.
Rock, shout out.
LES.
Yeah,
B minus.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of took the same lineup as Nas took for Illmatic.
Okay.
Right.
That's still a little something.
Good music.
Yeah, it's 2020. It's a new era, new vision.
Yeah, New York.
Yeah, definitely got us. Definitely got us. And my message for leaving is I think that us artists from our era, let's support what's happening.
Yeah.
You know, and let's not talk about it. You know what I mean? It's okay. When I was in the car with my mom, she was playing Marvin Gaye, and I wanted to hear Run DMC.
Yeah.
But I wasn't mad at her. I listened. And I think we should give an ear more to our new generation that's coming out, man.
Good information.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
90s ain't coming back. It's over.
That's right. Exactly.
So with that being said, thank you fellas for coming through. Flush, Isaiah.
Thank you.
Can y'all please tell the audience your favorite pop podcast and your number one podcast?
The beat. I mean, listen, everything changed. I used to like Reeboks. I like Nikes now. I love my nigga, but I judge things in different categories.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing when you go to Hollywood, but when you start from the bottom up, you realize where you came from.
Right.
So right now, I'm 103 all day. And can't
right.
nobody tell me nothing different.
There it is.
Yeah, shout out to Beat 139. You already know Isaiah.
Isaiah in the
Royal
building.
Flush.
Yeah.
Isaiah Royal Flush.
Roy Flush.
The
Southside
Beat
Flushing.
139, baby.
Stay tuned.
139.
Stay tuned for that post interview.
Come with the fire in the middle of the trial. That's how you make 2,500 off an ounce. It's that old God party of reality. They gon' get high with or without. So don't knock. Get from my door with that propaganda. Goddamn, I can't stand the man that think he could judge me. You God? Nah, nigga, you the God of the fucking retards. I put the whoops on you. I mean real bad, put foots on you. Nintendo power pad. Run around reckless like I ain't got no dad. Cocaine's my pops. Heroin's my mom's. My uncle's a bottle of Dom Perignon. And my auntie's Griselda. Try me, it's a failure. I fill you up with smoke like a chimney. And a scared bone hit me when the shots ring. You like my hell yeah. You ask me to. I let that hammer fly, and they will say goodbye forever. You ask me to. I let that hammer fly, and they will say goodbye forever. Some blocks is pretty, some blocks is gritty. The largest borough in New York City
is Queens in the house, without a doubt. I'm a nigga from Flushing, moving your weed production. Start your heart from pumping, I dare you to say something. Lay it down for nothing, niggas will stop fronting. Is it us, or y'all niggas is us? Or kill niggas is us, or rob niggas cause us? Real niggas, we thrive different. Feel like a chef and I'm pie sniffing. I'm mind lifted, we got guts but the crime different. You want my ambition, I'm starting you on the benches. You jumping over fences and fucking with little bitches. You's a cornball, watch what you saying. My gun spraying, play cowboy 12 in your back like Troy Aikman. I'm so graceful, jump on tracks to raise a nation. You can learn a lot about somebody from conversation. Look, I'm stuck in the streets with the heat on me. Use a rat so I'm taking all the cheese from you. Run with the D's coming on the floor like I lost some. Separate a couple in half like I divorced some.